Welcome to the JJ Show. This is episode 10. I'm supposed to have some guests on tonight, but unfortunately we had a power outage for about an hour and a half, but still going to roll with the show. Power got back on. I got some stuff for you guys tonight. Happy New Year. God bless. I hope everybody had a great one. And we're going to roll through it and have some fun with it. And y'all will see a lot more of these videos coming out here on TikTok and on YouTube. And I'll even post some on Facebook if they'll allow me. But thank you all for the ones that have subscribed. And I hope many more will. And I don't do this for me. I do this because I love getting into conspiracy theories. I love talking to everyday people. And more importantly, I love Jesus Christ. And I love my family. And we'll get into details of that later in further podcasts. But till now, welcome to episode 10. Let's have some fun. And here we go.
When a man starts walking alone, it doesn't mean he's broken. It means he's finally dangerous. He's been betrayed, lied to, used. He's seen loyalty turn fake and promises shatter like glass. But that pain didn't destroy him. It woke him up. Now his trust has changed. It doesn't belong to crowds anymore. It belongs to purpose, to peace, to authenticity. He's done chasing attention. He's building in silence. And you might look at him and see loneliness. You might mistake his silence for sadness. But you'd be wrong. What you call isolation, he calls focus. He's not trying to impress anyone. He's building an empire, quietly, patiently, relentlessly. His greatest fear isn't being alone. It's wasting his life on fake love, false friends, and empty loyalty. So don't mistake his guard for a cold heart. He's not unkind. He's just learned the hard way. Being too kind leaves the deepest scars. That's why he protects his energy like gold. That's why he moves alone. Not because he's lost, but because he's finally been found.
I like putting ones in there like that. Motivation like that, man, it keeps you going. It keeps the positivity in you instead of keeping you down a lot of time. Because depression is a heck of a thing. I'll say it that way. I know personally from experience. And I listen to stuff like that, but mainly I stay right here. Oh, excuse me, y'all. But right here in this book, right here. This says it very simple on the front of it. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. You read this and understand this. It brings so much more healing and power and love and endurance and faith, and I can go on about it, but I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to do my episode 10. I just want to share that with y'all, and on to the next.
I asked God to take my habit away. God said no. It is not for me to take away, but for you to give it up. I asked God to grant me patience. God said no. Patience is a byproduct of tribulation. It isn't granted, it is earned. I asked God to give me happiness. God said no. I give you blessings. Happiness is up to you. I asked God to spare me pain. God said no. Suffering draws you apart from worldly cares and brings you closer to me. I asked God to make my spirit grow. God said no. You must grow on your own, but I will prune you to make you fruitful. I asked for all things that I might enjoy in life. God said no. I will give you life. You may enjoy all things. Then I asked God to help me love others as much as He loves me. God said, finally, you get the idea. If you agree with me, drop 100 in the comments and follow me for more.
In the past 48 hours, images like this coming out of Iran as we are seeing blood rain hitting Iran, the land and the sea covered with a bizarre deep red all over Iran. And many people saying, including this article, that this is at a biblical proportion. It is unreal what we are seeing. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that it is related to what we are seeing unfold right now with nuclear weapons, with missiles, Is God mad right now? Is he trying to communicate something? People saying in the super chats, in the comments, that these are signs of the end times. Let me know your thoughts. Middle East turns red. Blood rain hits Iran. Incredible footage shows the moment the landscape turns crimson due to a rare geological phenomenon. And this is pretty incredible, these photos. This is not just a light pink or something. The entire land and sea has turned red in Iran. Heavy rain turns the sea bright red at popular tourist beach. Viral video shows blood red scenes covering the island after a rainstorm, and we're hearing that the rain itself was this deep, deep red. Rainfall creates crimson spectacle at the beach on Iran's Hormuz Island. And take a look, rain creates a crimson spectacle on Iran's Hormuz Island for the first time this year. And take a look at this. It looks like it's Mars. The land and the ocean are deep red all throughout Iran. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the articles, what they're saying is the scientific explanation for this, but I'm hearing a lot of people saying this is biblical looking. I'm going to share with you the latest coming out on this, as we're hearing that the rain in Iran is red, and the land is now red, and the sea is now red, and we're not talking about like a light pink or a red hue. We're talking a deep, rich, blood-like red. There are those that are speculating that this could be because of some of the conflict that's going on in the Middle East. Now, if you're wondering where that currently stands, let's go ahead and take a look at this as well. We are hearing that right now, coming out today, Netanyahu is going to be presenting to Donald Trump a new Iran attack plan during their U.S. visit, according to reports. As we're hearing, we could be going more in the direction of war with Israel and Iran. Take a look. Coming out in the last 24 hours, Iran executes a man that is accused of spying for Israel. Judiciary news outlets have said. And take a look at this. Coming out 11 hours ago from the time of this recording today, December the 20th, Iran boasts of nuclear advances. They call building an atomic bomb a simple task. And we're hearing Iran is saying that they could easily now have nuclear weapons.
I really don't have much to say on this one except what John wrote in Revelations from Jesus. Things are coming more and more true every day, and I pray for us followers of Christ that we get up and we stand up and we start talking about these things, because it just seems like people are just standing here doing nothing, not even trying to speak about it or address the issues or come together. There's no such thing as together no more in this country. It's insane. And there's a couple of videos down the line that's kind of creepy, to say the least. But on to the next.
Why did every phone company eliminate removable batteries at the exact same time? That wasn't coincidence, that was coordination. They told us it was for design. Slimmer phones, water resistance, but those were just surface level excuses, because when you could take the battery out, you had real power. You could shut it all down, cut the signal, kill the tracking, stop the eavesdropping, gone, just like that. Now, press power, swipe off, hold the button, doesn't matter. The phone pretends to be off, but it's not. It still listens, still watches, alarms still work, updates still install while you sleep. Airplane mode? Just a feel-good toggle. And here's what no one wants to say out loud. Every major brand, every flagship model, switched at once. No choice, no alternative. Because the system needed you to carry it, willingly, everywhere. It became the perfect surveillance tool, not forced into your life but invited in. It tracks, it listens, it maps your every move.
Isn't that insane, though? Why isn't anybody asking the question, like, why did they do that? Or why do they need a battery that you can't remove? You can't, you're always traceable. They track your every move, no matter who you are. But nobody bats an eye, and nobody says something about it. Why not? Why are we not speaking up? That's what I mean by, like, I want this show to be for people to kind of open their eyes a little bit. Pay attention to what's going on around you, man. Don't believe everything the mainstream tells you. don't believe what every podcast tells you either, and dang sure don't fall into conspiracies that are just way out there. I try to keep my guidelines and I have my opinions on things, but I gotta see some solid proof for it to be 100% for me. But the spray in the sky thing, I've been preaching that from the mountaintop since 07, 08 for a long time, and everybody's like, you're nothing but conspiracy theorists. And now, look what's happening now. Look what Bill Gates is doing in London. Look what he already did here. I think it's awesome what the UK farmers are doing over there about that little issue they're having. I'm not going to speak too much on that, but go check it out for yourself. It's pretty funny. But on to the next, and this is another make you want to think a little bit about things. But here we go.
You know the girl that was on the airplane, and then she's like,
That girl isn't real?
yeah, that guy's not real. That girl, right?
Yeah.
I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
So there's a recent conspiracy
shit.
that she came back. She's back on social media.
Okay.
After she went missing,
Oh, and she looked different?
and she looked different. She
I
looks
think
like
I
a whole
did.
new person.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
And what's crazy is, so she started posting, and she's trying to do like the Haktua girl. She's trying to become a social media, I guess, personality.
Yeah.
From being the girl that saw something in the plane.
Uh-huh.
Now, she started posting, and one of the pictures or videos she posted, it started going viral on Reddit because they looked back on her last sightings and she was missing. They had no idea where she went and no idea if this is even her, because she looks different, first of all.
For sure, yeah.
Like if you look at the pictures of her face before
I seen
and
that, yeah.
after, so
Crazy.
they took those images and they put it through a processor to see if it matches the face, and it got a score that legit means that's not the person. So you know when you go to an airport and you get your face scanned and it matches your person? It doesn't match at all. So one of the things, it could be plastic surgery, whatever, right? But this is where it gets sus. The Reddit hackers, what they did, they looked into the picture and they were able to get the IP address of where the photo and the videos were taken.
Wow.
They looked into the address,
What was it?
and it's like, yo, it's literally like meters away from the White House.
Wait, White House?
From the White House. Well, why?
I don't know why. Like,
Who knows?
oh wait, I just bagged it.
Yeah.
Oh.
She could have been taken and, cloned or being manipulated or something. Because if she really did see something,
Yeah.
and she did see something,
And she
and
went off the internet.
she went viral,
Mm-hmm.
she would be a threat to whoever people are hiding, right? So she would be a target.
Alright, this one I am going to put my opinion on. Look, I kind of followed this right after this happened. Kind of the same thing with the Miami-Dade thing, where every police and the whole force went to the mall for what? Some kids fighting? A couple kids fighting. Wouldn't that only take a couple units? But like with her, you can look at her. She don't look the same. And they've even done like AI recognition things that talks about it on the video. They say it's not the same person. So what they do? Clone her? Get rid of her? I mean, what did they do? And stuff like that is a lot easier than what people think it is. What we get technology wise is something they had probably 30 years ago. As Illumination says in the Bible, there ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything that's been done before will be done again, and I think we're there. And things are not looking good, man. I mean, I don't see this peace deal holding together in the Middle East. I don't see us getting any type of truth out of the Epstein files, which is kind of irrelevant to me. We know what he did, and people like that should be taken care of, is all I'm going to say. But look, us as Christians, followers of Jesus, which I am. I'm no denomination. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. But I want to give a shout out to somebody real quick. Jacob Israel, my friend. Thank you for following me, and thank you for the content that you give us. I mean, you're right on point on a lot of things, man. But yes, tomorrow I am going to start taking a deep dive into this. Sorry, I had to find it real quick. But this guy right here is a great writer, and he knows his stuff. I can't wait to read this, and I'm going to give you a movie, not movie review, haha. Hey, book review. Maybe we can make this into a movie. But big shout out to Jacob Israel, and I've been wanting to shut book for 2 years, and my wife got it for me this year. And I am truly blessed to have it, and I'm going to start digging in tomorrow. But we got 1 or 2 more videos here we're going to go through, and we're going to call it for the night. I know this one's kind of might have been a little more boring than the average ones, but I kind of had to rush this one together. But we got a lot of stuff coming, and we got podcasts coming. We just had an electricity issue tonight. They kind of ruined everything for us, but I wanted to share this with y'all. Let's get to episode 100. Let's get more subscribers. Let's get some more likes. I've noticed that on my analytics, a lot of people that do watch our show are not subscribed. So please do subscribe. It would help me out a lot. I want to keep doing this for you guys, and I want to keep finding stuff to open people's eyes. Because right now, there's really one war going on, and that's the A team and the B team. Followers of Christ and that evil guy people. And is he getting ready? Of course he is. Are us Christians getting ready? I hate to say it, no. It's what's happening to these Christians over in Sudan or Sudan or whatever it might be. It's terrible. Christians like that don't know nothing like that here in America. And it should be taught. You know, Philip Anthony Mitchell, I give him a shout out too. Pick up the book. Don't, like he said, don't listen to me. Read it yourself. You'll see what's going on. And I pray more do. And I pray we all come together. And we can put our differences aside. Because that's our weapon right there, is that book. I know that for a fact. And we'll dig into those topics on a later episode. But tonight was our number 10 for the conspiracy. I hope to push it up to 100 and get them there. Next one's going to be a little more heavy. I'll be a little more in-depth in things, and I'll be a little more paying attention. These holidays were tough for me. First Christmas without my father. I had to experience this 3 years ago with my mom. Cherish your family. Cherish everybody you love. I cherish my family. My wife, my sons. My son Gavin. He don't realize how much of the world he is to me. But I hope soon we can get past our problems. And I'll probably say it here in front of God and everybody, because you know what? The truth will set you free. I haven't been perfect, but I try to be the best I can now. And God bless you all. And y'all that are struggling, just know it's going to be okay. So God's going to find a way. And blessings and a Bible, it will open your eyes and teach you what you have to endure. Because us as Christians, they don't tell you this at church. They just want to tell you the feel-good things. It says, endure till the end. It don't say it's going to be happy, blessed, enjoy, everything else. It says, endure till the end. and I'm ready to endure for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I am. And I hope many others are ready too. And I hope some of my other, little funny topics and stuff will bring some of those people to listen to these videos as well too. I just want to say God bless. Good night. Sorry for the late video. And I hate that we lost the power and we couldn't do the other podcast because we were ready to throw out 2 for y'all tonight. And the weather messed us up. But things happen for a reason. So y'all take care. Good night. And I will talk to y'all very, very soon.